Now I know many of the divas are pinching pennies right now, so after many requests I present to you. Every product on my face right now was $20 or less. We're starting with a towel on our lap so you can wash brushes as you go and reuse them. We're using 2 brush brands, Morphe and ColourPop. I already exfoliated and we're using 3 skincare products. Bioma Milky Hydrating Toner. I love a hyaluronic acid, so we're using the Good Molecule Serum. And finally a gel type moisturizer for oily skin. This one is the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. 2 brow products. Milani Shade 02 Natural Taupe Ulta Beauty Dark Brown. Take a thin flat brush, this some micellar water, clean that brow shape up. I'm starting with a Morphe Solo Artist, basically an eyeshadow base, and this is the lightest shade. And this Morphe Solo Artist is also a really good dupe for something else. We'll talk about it in a minute. We're using the LA Girl Concealer. Bright white. I'm not a big fan of the brush tip applicator. It comes off pretty easily with scissors or pliers or something. This is a black gel liner from Essence. We're gonna use it like eyeshadow primer, buff the black into the other primers that we laid down. Our eyeshadow is this ColourPop palette called Of Quartz. Taking this ColourPop cream gel liner, sketch in where I'm gonna cut the crease. Buff this out just a little bit. Pick up some of this gray shade, just so it's not quite as warm. Pick up some of this, buff the inner edge of this shape. Same shade, buff out the outer edge of that shape. The black in this palette, I don't know if you can see, but it is sparkly. Filling up that black shape we made with the gel. Cut that crease, baby. LA Girl White Concealer. I don't have any white eyeshadow, but I do have Essence All About Matte. You can set your entire eyeshadow with a powder like this. Dust her whole stuff off. Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. Remember that Morphe Solo Artist dupe I was telling you about? I think it's a pretty good dupe for NARS Pot Concealer. When I'm doing my normal makeup, I'll take a stick foundation, lay it down, and then do a liquid foundation on top. That's what we're doing today. The Essence foundation stick, whatever their lightest shade is. Using a stick under a liquid gives us a really flawless blurred effect. Buffing this out with Morphe M242. It reminds me a lot of the Makeup by Mario dual-ended foundation brush. Liquid foundation is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I'm using this Morphe M107 spatula type brush and gently brush it on. I'm trying not to disturb the products underneath. I'll buff that in with the Morphe 242. Cream contour bronzers. I'm using 3 shades. And what? Baby Got Bronze from Essence. And I use these even when I'm not doing affordable makeup. The lightest of my shades is Moon Dust. It's the coolest toned one of them all. I'm trying to paint on a shadow on my face right here. Can you see that? This color is gorgeous. This is shade 30 Mocha Me Crazy, right in the center of that shape we made before. And then my darkest shade, 40 Hazelnut Hug. 1 small dot. Liquid blush, ColourPop shade Culver City. Same brush. I recently found this one. It's Essence Silky Blur Concealer. This is their lightest shade. Watch. Great. Fabulous! Oh, I'm so into this. Same brush. I'm gonna tap out the outside edges. You should try using a velvet puff to blend out your concealer. I know it sounds insane. Don't use the same one that you use for your powder, because then you're gonna get weird texture stuff. LA Girl White Concealer. I'm gonna pop in this inner corner. Immediately set that with a different powder puff and the Essence White translucent powder we used earlier. I'm setting the rest of my face with this Morphe loose setting powder in whatever their lightest shade is. Press it out in your hand so that we don't get any lumps or clumps stuck to our wet face. Milani bronzer, this is the shade Sicilian Sunset, and buffing the edge of my eyeshadow into that bronzer. Powder blush is this Essence Soft Touch in the shade Antique Bloom. Picking up some of that bronzer. Smoke out this bottom lash line. Essence Black Liner Pencil in the waterline top and bottom. LA Girl Jet Setter Liquid Eyeliner. This is the one that I've been using on the regular. My favorite affordable mascara is from a brand called Prado's Beauty. They're an indigenous owned company. They're a woman owned company. They're very affordable and the products are fantastic. A little bit of this sparkly black shadow on that bottom waterline. ColourPop lip pencil in the shade Pitch. These are sharpenable. Gently buff the edges of this out. ColourPop lippy sticks in the shade Brat Pat. These lippy sticks are fabulous. I've been using them non-stop since they got here. I like using a gel liner on the outside corners of my lips because they're the first things to disappear, it seems. So this is the Essence Stay and Play Gel Liner. Lashes and lash glue are from my favorite lash company, Eldora. This top lash is the Eldora B802. Fair warning, these are massive and I love them. And the Eldora lash clusters for our bottom lashes. And a little touch of the ColourPop setting spray. Looking in my mirror right now, I don't know that I'd even be able to tell. Let me know if you have any questions. Godspeed.